Hello everybody, Glitch Reaper here. I'm back for another mob battle. In this case, it's a kind of interesting tier I'm going to be doing, because I've been trying to think of good fights for Barako the Sun Chief, and somebody suggested Mutant Creatures, and I was thinking, you know, that's totally gotta happen. So I'm totally going for it. So yeah. It's just that I kept forgetting that there even was a version that had Barako in it in 1.7.10. Apparently it's the only version available on Curse, so that's kind of interesting. I think Mowzie decided, since the others weren't as advanced, to just kind of leave them out, but whatever. Anyhow, I'm going to be having Barako versus the various aggressive mutants of Mutant Creatures, plus a couple of the others. I'm not going to go with the Creeper minion, because that one's stats are very variable and depends on how they've been raised by their owner. But the others, definitely going to happen. So, without further ado, I'm going to introduce our combatant contestants. As you may remember, this is Braco, the Sun Chief. He's a jolly fellow. But at the same time, he also really doesn't like zombies, so if you want to know an interesting way of triggering him, just put a zombie right next to him, and he will probably do this area attack that knocks everything around, and also sets off any other creature nearby. Interesting how that actually parallels the new Illager beast, actually, since it has an area attack that does the same thing, so... I'm just kind of... I mean, there's no resemblance, but you kind of gotta wonder. But, yeah, so let's, start things off here. As I said, I just need to put a zombie between each time. There we go. Oh, he's hitting them both with that. Impressive. Now this is a ranged fight only, because they're both ranged in this case. Like the Snow Golem has no melee attack. It only, well, kind of. It can kind of bump you with that ice. Oh, he's throwing lots of minions. And the sunbeam, and the sun. Oh, he was gonna finish with the solar beam. He was going to finish with the solar beam, and whiffed because it already died. Oh my gosh. That was interesting. It's like just announcing it with a point. It's like, okay, you fry now. I'm just gonna let him heal for a while. Although I'm not sure if his Barako minions will automatically head for something new or not. But I can get rid of them to reset that, because his health is already restored. So it's not like he really needs the minions off the bat. So, yeah. That gets around that problem. Now, I'll be setting off the, I know it says incomplete, but this is the spider pig. The spider pig. Now, I know from experience, since I was doing a little experimenting in a super flat, that getting them to fight one-on-one has been tricky, so this may be the first time I get it to actually work. Because in a super flat, they, are, everywhere, and once one of them gets set off, by his counter, then they will swarm something like zombie pigmen. So, yeah, the pig in them is actually quite strong. There we go. So I'm curious about this one-on-one. Yeah, whenever anything's close to melee, he always goes for that. Or at least pretty close to always. Oh, he's trying it point-blank beam. Oh, okay. Even one-on-one, the spider pig wins. See, that's the thing I couldn't test before. Okay, I didn't directly hit that. Does that disappear whenever the spider pig goes? Because I was not aware of that. Okay, that was news to me. And take out the spider pig, its web just goes with it. So, okay. Now I'm going to be doing the Mutant Skeleton. Very classic ranged warrior. But they do have some melee attacks. Unlike the mutant snow golem. But he does like spamming the those sun blasts. And he's immune to his own power, so you can just use it as an area attack around himself. All that he wants. Wow, he's going at it way faster. This mutant skeleton's about to explode. Yeah, he actually starts up that attack. It has a bit of a lead time. So he probably chained them so fast in a row that it took the last 3 or so a little while to finally settle down. So, yeah. That's why the blast just kept coming. But as you can see, a mutant skeleton is no match for Barako. It was just, well, sunburned. Really bad sunburn. Now something that would normally be difficult to do in most environments, but because of the blast resistance here, it should not have too much of a hole. I'm going to be having a Mutant Creeper. So yeah, let's... Huh. It might actually want to do this on its own, but can't reach. Need a little help. I'm trying to position a zombie where he'll... Did that count as neutral? I think that counted as neutral damage. Just a moment. I need to gravity gun this situation and reset. Okay. It's a bit hefty, but... There. Because I don't need it exploding until I'm ready for it to explode. And I can take down these guys. So I can just do a really quick reset here, because he was getting too far away for me to reliably trigger it, because he has to be close. Otherwise, it doesn't really work. But at least they all give experience, too, so that's kind of an interesting note. You could theoretically farm this guy's minions entirely for experience this way. So just saying. Obviously not my intent. Okay, so let's do this a little bit quicker. Missed. Zombie got out of range. Shoo! Yeah, I wondered if I had enough distance there. But yeah, it worked. In fact, I might want to make that a little easier to trigger. Because I might need both of these. You can see this is going to be a little harder to set up now for some reason, even though initial testing it was really easy to get them to fight. Because I got them to... Well, the thing is, the Mutant Creeper wasn't wandering as much before for some reason. So I'm wondering why it's so... Dude. Why are you not doing the zombie thing as much before? Why you no counter? This is making this a little extraneous. And pile of mutant creepers is somewhere outside. Like seriously, there's like probably like some complimentary hill out there where they're just standing on it going, "We are the mutant creepers who survived this fight." Because apparently some guy decided just to let us go. That counts as neutral, so every single time they don't really activate. And yet I don't want the area constantly exploding. So why is it having such a hard time this round? With I don't know. I will get this to happen. You are witnessing my my odd personal struggle of trying to get a Mutant Creeper to fight Barako when I got it to work flawlessly before. It's like, why won't you do the counter thing? And they keep walking off for some reason. Okay, I'm just gonna put you back this time, because you're undamaged. And try to get a zombie between you. Oh no, not again. Ah. And now this one is taking damage, so out the arena you go. Because I could keep spawning these. I could spawn as many of these as I need to get this to work. Okay, maybe I just make sure you're a little farther away initially. Why do you keep doing that attack? Why no counter move? Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Meant to do that. I'm gonna have so many masks in my bag. I just know it. Okay. Come on, let's do this thing. Just one good round of setting you off is all I ask. Maybe it'd be better if it was behind. I think that's how it was working out before, oddly enough. I will figure this out. Meanwhile, the collection of mutant creepers that are flying behind has greatly increased. Dude, why no counter? Seriously. I'd rather show this rather than just describe how it went. It's kind of the point of me doing it this way, is to actually show how this goes. So please just melee counter the zombie. And again, I wind up with a burning mutant creeper. How many of you will it take? I'm losing more mutant creepers to the fact that he's not doing something than the fact that he is. That is incredibly irritating. Maybe these are doing something. I don't know if they're interfering, but it is kind of a possibility. So I'll pick these up. Make sure that the fight is nice and clean. Okay. So, usually when I say I want a clean fight, I don't mean it that literally. But somehow, you force me to literally clean the place. And that didn't work. The thing is, I can't use the some of the AI tricks with Mowzie's mobs either. So that's not an option. I'm just wondering why he's so stubborn this time when not before. Dude, do I have to get a new one of you? Maybe it's they have individual A. Okay, that's it. I'm sweeping this. Get me mad, and red Qatar happens. So, yeah. So let's try a fresh Barako. Which I did not expect having to do. Yep, no wandering away. You are to stand somewhere very close while I do this. See, that's more like it. See, that's what I was going for. Apparently, I just needed to reset them. Oh, those sunbursts. Up, he's throwing out minions now. He's taking some damage, but between the fact he's got more base HP and the fact that he has some regen of his own, he's doing pretty well. Although I think he has to be out of directly being hit for the wall to regen. And here comes the boom. He survived that time. It's a good thing I tried getting out on camera, because the last time I did that, it was a tie with the Creeper's final explosion, so... Okay. So, he is able to survive sometimes, and sometimes not. Interesting. Okay, now we're moving on to Mutant Enderman, actually. Oh yeah. There we go. Cleanup complete. Okay, there we go. So, zombie. Mutant Enderman got away. Luckily, they're very specific about being one-on-one. So, I can just keep that up. Why did he stop? Oh, okay, he is ranging it. For a while, I thought something else happened. That one won't count as angered. He'll just keep on staying away. So I'll have to reset another one, kind of. But not as bad as before, so... Again, Mutant Endermen do not group up, so therefore this will be one-on-one as soon as I get to trigger correctly. Okay, do the thing. Oh, walked away. No burst. That, maybe, almost had it. This is trickier than you might think. But AI controlled tricks don't work on Barako. Why are you not doing the thing at all? The zombie's literally burning with Barako doing nothing. Usually he does not like zombies. Do I need to reset again? Okay. Is he like a ghost or something? Because my thing didn't affect him for a while. What's up with that? Yep, should have worked. Okay, this is definitely becoming a bit of a comedy routine, actually. That's fine. Happens sometimes. There we go. Yeah, I need to reset between rounds. And by the way, Barako is totally not fooled by clones. Like, he always knows where the Mutant Enderman is. But there is something really funny that might show up with Barako. If he gets displaced a lot, then sometimes it throws off where his attacks are coming from. Ooh, beam! Ooh, he's like, oh, wow, barely whiffed with this with the sweep. He's restoring. The Mutant Enderman is apparently a little stuck because of the Barako there. Oh, can't see what's happening. Need to. Okay, just gotta say, couldn't see what was happening. Starting to get a little, oh, there we go. That continues. Did the burst. Okay, that attack looked like it wasn't coming from the right place. But those, of course, are already always something right on top of the enemy. Yeah, it looks like they're getting a little displacement. This is a lot more apparent if he does his beam attack. If he does the sunbeam, then you'll see it actually. Yeah. You see, he now counts as over there for some reason because he got displaced off his spot. He is not really meant to move. Likewise, the Mutant Enderman was actually attacking him over there, but it looked like he died over here. So it shows that he has this weird visual displacement that happens if he's somehow moved from his spot in this version. I don't know if that's in later versions, but I thought it was amusing and was really hoping that that would show up. But as you can see, he's no match for a Mutant Enderman. And this still pulls you in creative. I was hoping to get to the other Mutant Enderman in time, but no. But yeah, I'm just sweeping things up, so yeah. Pulling out. It always does look impressive, though. Okay, so our final one will be the Mutant Zombie, which is, as I may have mentioned before, the king of the mutants. It is the most powerful overall, and it can beat any other mutant in the mod. So, when it comes to Mutant Creatures, all you really gotta know is the zombie is the king. So, yeah. So let's go with the Mutant Zombie in him. And I've learned now from this experience to always start with a fresh Barako. I mean, that doesn't seem quite right, but it is what it is. So, yeah. And as I said, I experimented with the whole AI thing, so I know that it doesn't work with him. Some of the more sophisticated mods seem to have that in common. They have like some kind of AI that's better than normal, but it also makes it harder to manipulate. There we go. Yeah, and that zombie just flew off as collateral damage. He's just like, ah! Oh, here goes some displacement, so you might see some beam tricks in a little while. Oh, that was midair. Okay, get mad, get beam. Here we go. Woohoo! Wild laser. That was awesome. Oh, dude, that was cool. But he's probably down in a moment. Oh, the angle's off. Can't hit him right. That worked. And again, the zombie is still the king. So, when it comes to mutants, watch out for the zombie. And this one, just out of pure chance, happened to be the mutant villager zombie. So, yeah, we have a mutant zombie villager here. So, this is just kind of rare. In fact, I'm going to kind of go off with this. Yeah, let's just pose here. So, the winner of this match is the Mutant Zombie overall. And yeah, Barako did fight well, and I do enjoy his fighting style. In fact, these two mods have some of the top tier attack animations, and other animations for that matter, right up there with Titans, or at least pretty close. Titans, Lycanites mobs, Mowzie's mobs, and Mutant Creatures are all very up there in how cool everything works out. So just appreciating a great mob battle with participants that not only fight powerfully, but fight looking cool. So, yeah. So, just posing with the fact that this whole thing has been well animated. For now, this has been Glitch Reaper. I'll be logging off. Hope to hear from y'all later. So, bye for now, everybody.